Welcome back, everybody, to part something. I don't
Part
know.
9 million. I mean, we've been at this for a while.
18 or 19? I don't know anymore.
I don't know. You always seem to get them in correct numerical sequence when you actually post them, so I'm not going to complain.
Yes! Blaster launcher. The dirtiest weapon in XCOM 2. Now, if there's imbalance, and then there's cheating, this kind of hits between those two.
Really?
Yes.
Please enlighten me. I actually have never had that item before.
It's got like a 50-meter range, and you can explode it anywhere from anything. So if you get 2 grenadiers with blaster launchers, you can end any mission that requires you to destroy an objective on turn 1.
Wow.
You don't even use both of your grenadiers' actions. You use one action because you've got salvo, and then blow it up, and then you just extract right there. The aliens don't even know what hit them.
That's really dirty, actually.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Alister.
Troy's sitting there thinking in his head the whole time he's saying this, I'm going to use it anyway, I'm going to use it anyway, I'm going to use it anyway.
All right.
The aliens clearly did not intend for this artifact to be found, Commander. Its loss will no doubt be a significant blow to their efforts.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful about where we pick our flight paths.
Oh, shit. Well, oh no. Hold up. Let me fix it, because I forgot to do this after setting up the recording piece. There we go. Everything is okay. So we've got an alien ship coming after us.
That really fucked the enemy's Avatar project progress, too.
Andromedon, Codex, Sectopod, Elite Lancer, Elite Trooper Head. Literally, there's basically no organic units. We're going all fucking EMPs.
My electromagnetic poundage. Phrasing. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm making all the really puerile jokes here.
Alister, you're fired.
I don't work for you. This was my fucking idea.
You now, you're an employee.
Says who?
Me.
And when did I consent to this?
The minute that you decided to co-upload the stuff. Yeah.
I thought that meant that I was the CEO and you were the vice CEO. We're on par, sir. I take orders from nobody.
You're not the one doing all of the work here, excuse me.
I will be on the next LP.
No, you won't.
You're right, I won't be uploading and posting the recordings, but I will actually be doing all the gameplay.
Yeah, gameplay. That's not difficult at all, is it? Anyways, you guys can see, like,
XCOM.
late game, how important EMPs become. You could even go so far as to put EMPs on your grenadiers, since they can carry 2 grenades in their additional grenade slot. But, you don't want to go too far with, putting EMPs on them. I just put them on my Rangers because you still need cover removal with your other weapons and whatnot. But yeah, this Sergeant Johnson. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I forgot. It reset his customization. Let me fix something real quick.
This man isn't black enough for your approval.
There we go. Skin
The
color.
world is going to call me a racist for that.
Alright, there we go. That's much better. What color was Sergeant Johnson's hair? It was black, right?
Yeah, he had pitch black hair, and it was pretty much that close to his head.
Voice Avery Johnson. Oh, hold on. Let me...
That forward-facing cap is pretty close to what he actually wore in Halo 1. He was really weird as a Marine in that game because he was literally the only Marine in the entire game who wore a hat instead of wearing a helmet or wearing nothing at all. He was also, for anyone wondering,
Sergeant Avery
the only
Johnson.
Marine.
He deserves to be immortalized.
Yes. He was also literally the only Marine, ladies and gentlemen, that you would see consistently smoking a cigar. Everybody else either did not smoke or occasionally smoked a cigarette. Why? Because no one's as badass as Johnson.
Is my other ranger still injured?
Shouldn't
No,
be.
he's not. He's a major, so yeah. 3 Colonel Rangers.
Yeah, he should.
Alright, so Colonel Razor, you're out for this mission. EMPs, ladies and gentlemen. Take them on endgame. Alright? Take them. Take 2. Bare minimum.
Talon rounds are especially nasty additions to your arsenal, folks. Don't underestimate them, ever.
Ranger. Menace, ready to deploy.
So many people have many emotions.
We're moving to take out a high-security Advent installation operating out of this region. Intel from the Resistance suggests this facility is conducting research critical to the Avatar project. Once in position, approach the designated target and plant the X4 charges. Once they're armed, move to minimum safe distance and level that facility.
Get brought up by listening to this song. Look at
Menace
that
1-5.
That cigarette's gonna give away our
Coordinates are locked
position. Put
in.
that shit out.
Move to
Sergeant
designated
Johnson.
position and place the
Seriously,
X4
I mean, if somebody fires a heat-seeker rocket, you're the first one who's gonna die.
Their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing.
He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a
Nope.
fuck.
He's like, I don't give a fuck. If somebody hears or smells or sees me by my cigar, I am gonna kill them really hardcore.
Confirmed.
Well, welcome to Sergeant Avery Johnson, folks.
Headed there now.
Let's get a look at the surrounding area and see where the first pod is. I don't like surprises. And I don't like cliffs that block line of sight either, like this. Do you imagine? You just try to walk up on top of this cliff with a sprint and then there's an enemy pod right there. The average person would immediately reset and save scum. Okay, so we can't see anything over there, but we can see... Is that an Andromedon? What's this right here? I think this one with 2 Andromedons? I'm not sure. What? Maybe it's a sectopod? Can't quite tell. Lightning Strike is helping us out here with the mobility, so we're gonna move our soldier forward.
Are you having trouble determining what an enemy's shadow looks like?
No, we can only see the HP bars. I moved a bit closer. Okay, it's an Andromedon.
Yeah, that's an Andromedon.
2 codexes.
And he's got codexes.
Oh, it's a turret.
That's a turret. That's a turret.
Alright, I'm gonna move Mary into a spot where she can stay still so she can fire a grenade and then attack an enemy. So she can attack twice. We're probably gonna do my favorite method of clearing an advent facility. I like to call it breach and clear.
Fire a rocket at one of those walls. I'll scream out breach and clear.
XCOM Chimera Squad. Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground! They're screaming in terror. The fucking muton is like, hello, neighbor. I think XCOM Chimera Squad was an experiment, and I think it was a successful experiment by Firaxis Games. Firaxis Games, if you're hearing this, of what I've seen of your game and played so far, as glitchy and buggy and fucked up as your game is, you've made good changes to the XCOM formula, allowing players to take damage. And yeah, sure, Andromedon, go ahead, just destroy all of the fucking cover.
You're gonna be blowing that guy's asshole into next Tuesday in a little bit here. What does it matter?
Where's my other grenadier? Sergeant Johnson is gonna be the most badass character of this campaign. He's a fucking grenadier with rapid fire. Now, mid-game, not early game, but mid-game, when you're getting your captains, the grenadiers are supposed to be your highest damage unit because of chain shot. That's what you use to take down Archons and Andromedons when they're around. But late game, it becomes the Ranger, the one who's got the double shot, the 2 turns attack. But this Grenadier, since he's got rapid fire, he's kind of broken he's broken the mold when it comes to that.
Yeah. You've gotten inordinately lucky with their secret abilities unlocking, too.
Yes, I have.
I'm making love rings.
Because the penalty of chain shot is the fact that if you miss, then you get it's like an all or nothing. It's doubling down really hard. But with this, having hollow targeting, I get to take one shot that's got the aim penalty, and then I get to take a normal shot because of hollow targeting. So that's pretty fucked. You know what? Instead of shooting the Andromedon, I think I'm gonna go for the Codex. Yeah, let's go for the Codex. Eat shit. Oh, he can't crit with that. Okay. Since Sergeant Avery Johnson has taken so many shots, he's actually hollow targeted 2 enemies, and he just targeted it for my other Grenadier. Which is going all according to plan, actually.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna kind of breach and clear the back of that building, while I also get rid of this Andromedon's cover. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Grenadiers are supposed to do.
Breach and clear, motherfucker!
So they would grenade an enemy and then hit them twice. So that's like 3 attacks. But they're doubling down on essentially getting, you know, all of their hits.
Damn! Damn! I'm actually sad that didn't quite kill the target.
I am too. He's left with 1 HP. Please kill him. There we go. Blue screen ammo, ladies and gentlemen. Counters codexes. And now you guys, I remember saying it like a long time ago, but this is XCOM late game when they start really just throwing mechanical units at you one after another, back to back to back. This is what you go through, and this is what you deal with. I don't want to move too far forward, but I need to move in front of my grenadier. Right here seems good.
Not a problem.
Alright, now I'm going to try and get this kill on the Andromedon. There we go. Now that I've got the kill on the Andromedon,
By the numbers.
she's going to be immune to 1 attack. Just 1, though. So effectively, I've just limited that Andromedon's ability to be useful. All set. Now I'm going to save Javier Fernandez. And hopefully we get a couple of Overwatch hits on this. There we go, big damage. Oh, he's dead. Good job.
I definitely got that one.
So we were protecting ourselves with multiple layers of defense. Now last turn I deactivated that super heavy turret. This turn I'm going to destroy it. And also, I think we should switch around the machine guns. I think Sergeant Avery Johnson should get the bigger mag, because he uses way more ammo and reloads.
He's definitely going to now that he has rapid fire in lieu of chain shot.
Hit the armor.
He's got fucking both, but he doesn't choose to use the other one. He's got so much firepower that he can willfully choose not to use specific options.
What's over there?
I'm gonna see what's over there. I'm afraid that there's another pod. Is there another pod? Okay, so my fears of moving in this direction were not justified.
I'm going.
Are we moving out or making love, Marine?
Sergeant Avery Johnson, you get this kill. You shoot that ugly-ass alien in the face!
Weapons check, Marines.
Come get some.
Affirmative, covering now. Moving to Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Shows a picture of a bishop in a red uniform in a church on a black and white tile checkered floor. And then it shows an old woman in a dress. A moment of tension in the Vatican. If the bishop moves forward, the queen can take him.
Whatever you say.
What?
Picture an old woman in a purple jacket with her purse on her shoulder on a black and white checkered tiled floor, right?
Okay.
Black tile, white tile, black tile, white tile. And it's basically checkered down like that.
Follow me, Marine.
And it shows a guy in a red bishop's uniform
Okay, I'll
from
go.
the church. And it says, a moment of tension in the Vatican. If the bishop moves forward, the queen can take him.
Scanning.
They're all looking at it. Alright, come on, call it to us. No, not that way, you stupid robot. I'm gonna actually go towards this pod and kill them because I don't like that. And if I move towards the objective, there's a very good chance that they're gonna try to collapse on me. Alright, so where's my grenadier? Sergeant Avery, you get in there and you shoot that mech in the face.
Follow me, Marine.
Wrong move, Mr. Alien. I fucking love Sergeant Avery Johnson. He's the most badass grenadier I've had today. Aside from Amy.
Well, clearly he's out to impress after his Halo days, that he is still not done killing shit across the universe that threatens humanity.
Only the best. Okay, I'll go. Grab that bot.
I'm gonna try and just take this robot, just because I can. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna shoot him in the face and kill him. This is one of the few opportunities I've had to just take a robot. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not gonna get the robot then.
Enemy AI still active.
There, ladies and gentlemen, the supercharge effect.
Seems doable.
I'll be
Oh
back.
shit! We might actually be in trouble.
That is not good.
Yo, damn straight, that's not good.
I'm trusting you here.
All right, Mary, you got this. I should have just killed it, and that would have been, again,
Check
my
it
fault. And I
before you
would
get
have
too
accepted
close.
Because that was my own tactical misplay to have tried to hack that enemy instead of just fucking killing him. Rarely is it worth it to, like, really try to take control of enemies, but, you know, if you could squeeze
Orders
it in
confirmed.
somewhere.
Moving out. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Heading out.
Sorry about that, folks. Had to discuss what we were going to have for dinner.
That'll be okay.
Oh.
What's over there?
What we having, Alister?
I'm going.
Gotta get him
On
out.
Overwatch. Come get some.
Look like the coyote.
Chicken taco salads, firstly. And I will be back in a little while, folks. I hope Troy will be able to keep you entertained. I apologize. I've got to do a couple of things. I got to put the window unit into my mother's room at least. And if I have to do mine, I will just
Absolutely.
mute the entire audio on my end, and you guys can continue to enjoy more XCOM while I try and figure my shit out.
If you say
Yeah,
so.
figure your shit out, Alister.
I can handle that.
What's over there?
There's no peeking.
speaking.
I'm on it. Overwatch.
So we're slowly moving forward.
Maintaining position. Affirmative. Cover now.
Oh, shit!
That's it.
Come on. Take that sectopod down. We've all got ridiculous
armor.
damage.
On target. Minimal damage. They're on to me.
Hey, that Advent Trooper didn't get a move because he wasn't in anybody's line of sight.
I'll take you all on!
Alright, so we've got chain shot here. Definitely want to chain shot the sectopod.
Back in.
That's one hit. Can we get another? Heyo! Get wrecked. I can still hear a turret.
How many's that now?
And Central has not
Okay, I'll
confirmed
go.
all of the enemies dead for us, so we're
No
going to
problem,
continue to
boss.
move in our slow, methodical way.
Sure thing. I'm
on
on.
it.
Scanning.
Seems doable.
I guess that'll be okay. I'm trusting you here.
I'm not sure whether they're going to come from the left or right, so I'm dividing up my forces evenly.
Let's move already.
Are we moving out or making love, Marines?
On my way. On Overwatch. On Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Got it covered. Got it covered.
Come and take your medicine!
Alright, so we're going to move up to around here.
Okay, I'll go.
Nothing?
Come get some.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Let's do this. Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now. Covering now.
Come get some.
Slowly moving up with each of my soldiers so I can be nice and close.
There's no peeking.
Alright, we're going to move up Sergeant Avery Johnson. Where the hell is that turret at?
Not a problem.
Here I come.
I guess that'll be okay.
good opportunity to reload.
Ready to engage. Covering now.
On Overwatch.
Come get some.
Come and take your medicine!
Oh, shit! Again! Alright, so we've got a lot of enemies.
Advent forces on the ground.
Again, another sectopod. And a pair of troopers.
Target still up.
Ah! He blew up and took damage from his own sectopod explosion. Oh no. Oh, he's still alive. What a trooper. No, he's taking it. And there goes the item drop.
Well, how about that? I found something here.
There's not much left here. Alright, Sergeant Avery Johnson, we're gonna have him clean this up to get the kill. Because we definitely want him in the finale. He's a very powerful grenadier. Two advanced laser sights. Nice.
I got it!
Disappointing that that wasn't a 100% chance to hit.
Weapons check, Marines.
But then again, we don't have superior scopes, do we?
Scanning this.
The cover positioning of the soldiers is all fucked up because of Guardian procking reveal.
Overwatch.
Ready to engage. Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Scanning. Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
Oh, really?
Come and take your medicine!
Finally!
Sure thing.
I'm going.
If you say so.
Look at this facility.
Overwatch.
More of it was torn apart by sectopods than it was by me. At least half of it looks alright.
I'm on it.
Overwatch! I'm on it.
Whew.
Overwatch.
So everybody, how's earlier this week, Grand Theft Auto was released for free on the Epic Games Store. I downloaded it. I've been playing it and enjoying it. I don't know if you guys want me to record and upload normal gameplay of that. It's not particularly as professional as this sort of gameplay. It's sort of chill out and play the game, I guess. I suppose. Instead of a, you know, high skill walkthrough game. And I'm still new to PC controls, so
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I'd be very clumsy. And also, I don't know if my PC can handle recording GTA. The game lags quite a lot, and it's got some pretty poor performance.
You want more?
for what's been going on with the game servers. Alright, where's Sergeant Avery Johnson? Oh, right in the front. He's holding his gun like it's an assault rifle. Okay, here we go. Erased.
One alien down.
Menace 1-5, we're not picking up any additional contacts near the AO. Proceed to plant the X4 charges and move to evac.
Alright, let's get those charges down.
Absolutely.
Extract and get out of here. And this alien facility is toast.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
What? It won't let me click.
Heading out.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, I'll go. I'm trusting you here.
Let's move already. Whatever you say.
Blast dismissed.
Not inside the evac zone. What?
Packing it in.
Heading home. Heading home.
I'm going.
Am I fucking crazy? What?
I'm trusting you here.
Okay,
Ready
there
to
we go.
boogie.
Oh, there's a floating piece of cover right there. Oh, what?
Menace 1-5,
That's
status
what was
confirmed.
blocking it.
X4 charges detonating.
We missed one alien. That was a turret. I think it was on the roof. Another successful mission under our belt and reduced project progress towards the Avatar project. So a double win for us. Once we research this plasma lens, we should probably start researching some of these Advent data pads and start getting some intel. We've been stocking them up for the campaign so we can allow ourselves to skip Advent City missions.
Not a single casualty reported, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
So, our combat specialists, we're going to get restoration. And what that does is it heals every member of the team. Capacitor discharge, I don't know if I remember going over that, but yeah. Deals damage, and you can see it scrolls down over the bottom. So it can stun or disorient enemies. Armor does apply to capacitor discharge. Combat protocol ignores armor, however. So I don't know if I went over this either, but Ever Vigilant, it's not that great. It allows for an extra mobile style of play for the specialist. So any other action other than moving will invalidate Ever Vigilant, so that's not so nice. But if you've somehow got, I don't know, ever vigilant and guardian at the same time, or you can get some weird combination. It could work, but for the most part, it's not that great. So we're gonna get restoration protocol, so that way our combat specialist is able to heal if necessary. So all specialists are now able to heal, but the different support features that they offer make the difference between them.
With the alien facility destroyed, their efforts to develop the Avatar project will likely suffer a substantial decline, at least for the time being. Excellent work, Commander.
I am still hard at work on the current research priority, Commander.
Yes, you are. On that same note, I think I need you to get started on some intel soon. Or maybe not. Maybe it's too soon. I think I'll just get some psionics instead of the plasma lance. No, I'll get the plasma lance. Alright, alien alloys over there. We definitely don't need that. We can't contact Western Europe from Africa. Interesting. We're gonna make contact here.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
Again, not worried about the intel so much as... I'm sorry, yeah, not worried about the intel. We'll get plenty of intel endgame.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Leading the Resistance is a daunting
He's
task,
pissed.
Commander. But your efforts so far have left many wondering if we have made the right approach. We will have to do better.
We're definitely countering the hidden event.
Avenger plotting
It's right
new
next
course.
to us. How could it possibly take very long? Oh, it just fucking took 6 hours to... It took us 12 hours to move? Alright, whatever.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
It'd be nice if the black market had some advanced scopes in it, or
Attempting
or
to
even
establish
superior.
local regional contact.
But we didn't... Either we didn't buy them earlier because we didn't have the intel. Okay, what is this? 11 enemies? We can do this. This is doable. Gatekeeper... So we're making sure we're bringing 2 or 3 EMPs. We've got Andromedons, Archons, Elite Officers, Elite Shield Bearer, Elite Trooper. So we got a lot of organic units here. Alright.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
Get this council mission done. Alright, this specialist is a colonel. So we're gonna have her drop her things. Oh, both of these are colonels. Alright, well I guess she's back on the mission then. Because her combat protocol can be a very significant move. We're gonna take this Mimic Beacon. Now, the Skulljack could help supplement our hack chance, but the Mimic Beacon is more practical, and we're not desperate for intel. If we were we would be skulljacking Advent officers and troopers left and right. So for this mission, there was the Gatekeeper, so we're going to actually take this to ignore his armor. But there were also Advent shield bearers, and armor piercing will ignore a lot of their armor. And I also think this is a very good opportunity, since we have lots of enemies that like to take cover, to get our war suits.
Yes.
We're calling this heavy power armor the war suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make it, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons.
Okay.
Sergeant Avery Johnson will have the high honor of equipping, okay, no, I lied. The range is 45 instead of 50, but still, the damage is no less significant on the blaster launcher. And you can fire it so far into blind territory, you can fire it beyond the scanning range of a scanning protocol. So you can just blow up an objective from the start of the map. That's why stuff like destroy the alien relay is an instant pick with this equipment here that we've got.
Howdy, folks. I have finally returned. And I'm going to have to, in about an hour or two, go back because she did not have the thing she needed.
So now we've got the Shred Storm Cannon. And this Shred Storm Cannon will inflict extreme amounts of damage, as well as shred 4 pieces of armor. And it will annihilate everything and anything in its path. First and second floor building. They'll all become the first floor. Also, characters in these war suits get 2 points of armor instead of 1. And before we deploy into this, I need to make sure that I can't make a second blaster launcher. Do we have any Illyrium cores? No, we didn't pick up any. Okay. Well, that's fine. Time to start the mission. Wait a minute. Almost forgot. Advanced laser sights. Laser sight, laser sight. Superior laser sight. I must have found that a while ago and forgot about it. Advanced laser sight. I would be using those superior repeaters and superior hair triggers, trust me. I would love to use those, and I need to switch around Sergeant Johnson's beam cannon with our other major here, because Sergeant Johnson needs the bigger magazine. I would be using those, but we don't have the continent bonus that gives us 1 extra weapon attachment. And on top of that, we need our scopes. And then we also need our magazine extensions and free reloads to reduce the number of actions our soldiers need to take during the mission. And, you know, to counter codexes as well. So everything we have is just necessary. And now if we could, I would like to trade this auto-loader out for an expanded magazine. But the expanded magazine is 6 shots in 1. And this is not an advanced one. I would wait for at least an advanced to exchange an auto-loader out. A base auto-loader.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Advent forces are moving a VIP through this area on board one of their transport trucks, and the Resistance is asking for our help staging a rescue operation. The target will be well defended. Be prepared to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles to expedite the rescue.
Rescuing the VIP. I will do my best not to blow up the truck on turn 1 with the blaster launcher just to show you guys what it can do. They didn't say they needed him alive, did they?
Do you want to not bring him in alive?
Alright, fine. We'll bring him in alive, but how many pieces do you want?
I mean, he doesn't necessarily need his legs.
Alright, cool.
Just make sure you cauterize any wounds you give him so that he don't die from them.
We'll just send him to the medbay. He'll spend 30 days breaking wounded.
Alive and able to speak is the condition they require, so...
So to give you an idea of how far it could reach, the objective is over there. This is where we started. I could just, boom, blow up the VIP and we're done with the mission.
Yeah,
Right
he'd be able to immediately extract after that.
Well, this is an Advent City mission, so you can't actually call the Sky Ranger in. Alright, so going right here is risky because there might be a civilian sitting there looking through that window. So I'm actually going to go right here.
Understood. Moving out.
And then do a scan to tell me where the first pod is. Because there's a lot of full cover pieces blocking line of sight everywhere, all over the place here. And I would like to take a piece of high ground. Oh, for a second I thought a Faceless was about to transform. I was about to say, that is the dumbest place. Look at the number of Archons.
What? Whoa! Dang. Troy, I don't like that Archon count.
Now you see what I mean. I'm just like, these Advent City missions late game, they will end you. If you get, like, overconfident. Wayne and Darkest Dungeon said it best. Be wary. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Indeed. In the
You start to think that you're more powerful than the aliens are, which you are. You definitely are. But you forget your place.
I wouldn't mind co-commentating on Darkest Dungeon at some point later with you.
Alright.
But we have XCOM Chimera Squad to do. Unless you'd rather focus on Darkest Dungeon afterwards.
I'd like to finish the Let's Plays. There's nothing I dislike more on YouTube when I'm watching somebody play through a game is for them to never finish it. That said, I did take like a 3-day break. But I was getting rest.
You have taken your hiatus from it.
I was taking...
You got a hostile
I feel like you earned a bit of a break, though.
Well, we uploaded like 8 hours of content, like 3 days ago, so...
Yeah.
On the move.
I was spending time with my girlfriend, playing GTA.
I'm okay with it.
Viewer base is like, you son of a bitch! Don't you ever take a day off again without our permission, you son of a...
We're already putting out way more content than a lot of other people tend to regularly.
Got it covered.
I want to do in double Overwatch because I think the Archons are going to come rushing forward. But I don't know how much of my line of sight this is going to block. If only I was right here. I should have moved here. Fuck. One tile makes so much of a difference. I'm going to do it anyways. I'm greedy. I want all of the shots. Tinker?
Yeah.
Hopefully you can do your thing from that position.
Overwatch.
And this is the Shredder Cannon. 8 to 11 damage, and it will shred the ever-loving smithereens out of anything it touches. So the question is, am I going to use the... No, I'm not going to use the blaster launcher with Avery, because Mary King has salvo. Johnson, he doesn't have it yet. That's fucking crazy. His volatile mix makes this blaster bomb do even more damage. Like, look, his grenades are 6 to 7 damage.
Yeah, welcome to Volatile Mix, by the way.
My first grenadier, Amy Taylor, was a Volatile Mix grenader.
Yep.
Alright, so, gonna show you what Shredder Storm Cannon does now. Shred Storm Cannon.
Jesus!
By the way, it kept going beyond the fog of war. It blew up a lot of shit.
That is insane. He's dead. What?
Ah! Tinker! Do it! I'm gonna call her. Tinkerbell, fuck them up. You missed!
Oh.
Don't worry. He's got this.
One more down!
Not much of this enemy pod left, eh? When you get Alpha Strike.
Oh my god, dude.
Alka-Seltzer Plus. Alright, where's my other ranger? Where are you? Where are you? Javier Fernandez, this is your chance to shine. Mr. Fernandez, we need you to kill all 3 of these enemies.
They've got eyes on me.
72... 97? You die first.
How many's that
Death
now?
from above triggers.
Looks like this might be it.
You die next. This is the build and soldier power you are expected to use endgame.
You can't handle me.
Next. You fucked it up! No, I'm just kidding.
Adjusting
You did great.
aim.
You killed 2 enemies so far.
Gonna need to reload soon.
This Archon doesn't have enough HP to survive our minimum damage hit. And also, the camera is zoomed in on our character's ass. Can I point that out? And then it takes center screen as soon as I take the shot.
Center screen on them booty cheeks.
Check it before you get too close.
How much HP does that officer have left? Let me...
Seven.
Okay. I actually need you to read it to me because it's the stream blocks it. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna do something drastic like slash him. I'm gonna cut you! I'm gonna cut you!
I remember that was one of your favorite things to say. I'll cut you, son!
I'll fuck
Roger
you
that.
back. You stay back. 45% shot, or 2 30% shots. I'll go for the 30s. It might destroy his cover. I mean, they're both most definitely going to miss, but... Oh, he dodged it! me, I mean, there was something to be said. Now that he's holo-targeted, that 99% chance is no longer 99. It's 100.
Yep.
By the numbers. 10-4.
I'm preparing everyone to get on this rooftop. This dude's Overwatch triggered so many times that his character model has bugged out. He's still standing over here. Like, you see where his gremlin is? That's where he's standing. But he's fired so many fucking shots.
His magazine was basically empty.
That's what I like to see.
He's got a 7-shot magazine, for anyone wondering. Like, just consider that. He fired 6 rounds.
How many hits
in a
it actually takes to kill the enemies now, though? Or the enemy pods?
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Not a problem.
Superior repeater, advanced agility.
I've got the loot here. Absolutely. What's over there?
Tired of waiting around. Overwatch.
I know that there's an Andromedon nearby. There's a pod defending that objective, and I want to know the best way to jump on them. Alright, let's zoom out, see what information we got here. Nothing behind us, which is good. So we know where the gatekeeper is now. There's only one enemy that has that much health and armor and looks like a ball.
Yep.
There's the Andromedon. Coming back from Ramadan.
Okay, I'll go.
Finally.
I'm going in.
What's over there?
Nothing you need to know about. Now get over there, soldier.
I can handle that.
Yes, you can.
Stepping off.
I'm putting one ranger farther over to the right, just in case I need to grenade them. Now the rest of my soldiers can be on Overwatch. And we are gonna zoom out to see where they come from. They didn't move at all.
Be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to
Now
provide
I know the gatekeeper is over here, so I don't want to be retarded and go that way and trigger them both at the same time. I don't need multiple pods. Ready? You know what? Why not?
I'm trusting you here.
Oh God! It's 2 Archons and a fucking.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I'm the one who willingly did this, so I will live with the consequences.
Oh shit!
I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be 2 fucking Archons.
Wow!
Oh, it missed. Like, I could have moved here,
Enemy is still up.
but I didn't. Like, I really chose not to.
Let's do this. Who's keeping score? I'm all out.
No, I could have went up there. I should have went from up top and killed this Advent Trooper and got a refund on my actions. But I wasn't thinking very clearly about stuff. Also, how far does that Andromedon have to travel? He has to travel pretty far to get to my other soldiers up here. So I'm thinking he's probably going to go for a melee on our other troops since he's so close. Andromedons love to melee. It's their favorite thing to do.
That actually kind of makes sense.
Their melee can potentially do more damage than their gun.
Sure thing.
And their melee also destroys cover. So I'm gonna get 2 kills here. So my Rangers should ignore at least 2 of these
That's
hits.
right.
So now I need to fool the rest of the enemies.
Roger that.
I love how that hologram goes all nuts when you're shooting at it.
Seems doable.
Alien facility lead. We need that. But first,
Impressed yet?
I'm trusting you here.
you know what? Me willingly living with the consequences of what this horrible trigger of enemies is. Because look, I can guarantee damn near that the Andromedon is going to go for one of my Rangers because he has both of them flanked. He could possibly try to attack another soldier, but his highest chance of inflicting damage would be on my Rangers, which both of them are immune to 1 hit. And he's not going to go after this Mimic Beacon because the Mimic Beacon is out of his line of sight, but it's in the line of sight of both the Archon and the Gatekeeper. So both of the Archon and Gatekeeper will attack. Hey! Fucking...
XCOM Plus. There we go.
It changes at the last second and throws it in the wrong position. Now the Andromedon is not gonna
The Mimic
attack.
The Mimic Beacon just bounces up onto the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, it's not gonna be attacked by the Andromedon. So we have effectively counteracted all of the enemy damage here.
Taking fire over here.
Because neither the Gatekeeper nor the Archon has enough damage to kill that Mimic Beacon in 1 hit. They can do high damage to it, but they can't crit. So as bad of an enemy trigger as that was, because I was prepared for it, because I willingly thought out a fight beforehand. The only unaccounted for factor was the double Archon, but we managed to get around that. Oh shit! I thought this was Sergeant Avery Johnson. Whatever. We just wasted one bullet off of our free reload. Alright, so whatever happens, we cannot let this gatekeeper live. So I'm gonna take a shot on this guy first with our high accuracy soldier.
Shred that excessive armor plating.
Now, I should have thrown a grenade, and that was greedy of me to not use it because... Not even greedy, it was actually wasteful. Considering the fact that, like, I wouldn't have lost anything for using a grenade because there's not enough enemy pods left over.
Oh.
Ah.
Really?
Now consequences might start happening.
Well, on to plan B.
Yeah.
Neither one of these characters is a colonel, so... We might be able to get two fucking alien facility leads if we play our cards right. Oh no! The alien punched it and destroyed it! Well, maybe there's another one somewhere else in this mission that we can get. Maybe, just maybe, we might be able to really hurt this alien because of the armor piercing. Damn! Another miss!
I'll get him next time.
I guess it wouldn't have made a difference now at this point. We've missed too many shots. Oh, just stop. There we go.
Oh boy.
The Archon is able to boost himself up here, but...
He definitely can. The question is he going to?
I'm not going to go near that truck because potentially the truck will explode and
Let's do this.
Cause harm to my troops and myself.
Yeah.
But I will go here.
Not a problem.
And I will fucking pray that I get a stun because we've missed way too many shots. A lot of those were 74%. But we do have another backup plan. Yes, we got a stun. That buys us a considerable amount of time.
Let's move already.
This is not gonna kill him by any means. But maybe it'll cripple him low enough for Blade Master to have a chance.
Deflection.
No, Blade Master doesn't have a chance. But perhaps the Overwatch shots will. Damn it, that one missed too.
That one didn't.
Yeah, that was 100%.
You know that
shit.
was good.
So we've mitigated the enemy attacks down to 1 attack. And it's 75% chance.
This game just cannot process an Andromedon dying and resurrecting.
Oh, blazing pinions. That means that, hey, whoa. We have Guardian. How come we can't? Oh, it's because blazing pinions is a move. It's an attack, not a actual character movement.
Yes. Oh my god.
This is an acceptable injury.
Yeah, but is that gatekeeper gonna leave it that way is the question.
Menace 1-5 status
Yeah.
confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Of course he is. What do you think? That's the worst place
Menace
to call it.
1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
That really is a bad position for those reinforcements for you. Holy crap, this is turning into a really bad...
No, I
really
meant
bad
for
mission.
the enemy. That's good for us. It's going to take them a whole turn to sprint over here. So we can smack an enemy for 6 damage. I think I'm just gonna shoot this dude in the face from right here where I stand. There we go.
Only the best.
And we have our Colonel Ranger. Now, everybody up here needs to move, no matter what. The question is, where? And is the game lying to me about line of sight? We'll hack that for that facility lead later. But for now, we need to get everybody out of the danger zone.
Follow me, Marines!
What's his max HP that's left over? Alister?
Yes?
What's the enemy's max HP that's left?
You've got a...
Oh,
What's over there?
Yeah. 16 and 16.
oh, okay.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Adjusting
But
aim.
misses happen. And
Turn it
considering
around fast.
how we've been handling the situation thus far, it's gone pretty well. I just need one of these to hit. Just once, damn it! There we go.
Here I come!
If you say so.
Also, I want everybody to take note that this is only 11 enemies, and look how many turns it's taking to kill all of these enemies with all of this HP.
Yeah.
Oh, a piece of the truck just blew right off. I guess the VIP can come out.
Yes, did you not notice that last round?
I mean, I knew that we got line of sight on the VIP, but I just didn't know how it happened. Alright, this is our last move, and this person isn't going to be able to kill the alien themselves.
I'm going.
Oh! He did it!
Not too
Proved
shabby.
me wrong.
Draining ammo fast.
That entire room.
Yep.
I wonder if they trigger no matter how far away they are. No, they don't.
Bypassing
Alright,
security.
we're gonna have Tina Spencer do this. She's got a 50-50 shot of getting us a facility lead. And she passes with flying colors. Hopefully there's another hacked space on this map somewhere.
Got it. I guess that'll be okay. On my way.
Where could it possibly be? A facility lead is definitely worth hunting down if we could spare the turns
Let's do
for it.
this.
Because we can
I
get
can
two of
handle
them. And there's always at least 2 hacks on every map.
There is.
Got it. Moving. Moving to Overwatch.
I'll get a reload here because I know that that enemy pod is not going to move.
I'm ready.
Reinforcements, I don't think they patrol.
Back in.
And I want everybody at 2 actions.
Come get some.
Oh shit, they do patrol. Alright, where's my ranger that needs the kills? Because he's about to rack up 2 of them. Ranger. There you are. Death from above. So which position is the best for you here? Where will you have both high ground and line of sight? It says that you have line of sight if you go here. On all 3, so do it. The mission said difficult, so there should be like only 4 pods or so. I'm confident we won't trigger any more pods. This is definitely a flank. Fucking Spider-Man flank.
You want some more?
Johnson.
Kill more aliens, Johnson.
Where's our other grenadier? Where's Mary? Mary. There you are.
Okay, I'll go.
Avery. Now, witness the most overpowered grenade of them all. It can go literally any trajectory in any direction. Like, look at the way it moves. Just like the blue line. That's so fucking cheating. You can do it anywhere and everywhere.
Yep.
Now, to avoid too much collateral damage, I'm just gonna blow up most of the building.
To avoid too much collateral damage, blows up most of a building.
The correct
keep that in your minds.
The correct building.
Jesus Christ, I don't envy the construction bills for the city.
Hey, being a construction worker here must be lucrative.
You can't handle me.
This is the type of shit you're expected to do in the finale of the
Use some
game.
ammo over here. Tired of waiting around.
I'm trusting you here.
We could heal, but that would take extra
Already
time, and there's no pods really left over.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna do a scanning protocol next to remove some of the fog of war. Cinematic glass breaking.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
We're aware, Central.
Damn it, there are no more hacks anywhere. Why does the VIP have 3 actions? Excuse me?
Oh.
Fucking
To
run and
compensate for the fact that they have no weapon? I don't know.
gun. Run and gun VIP? What the fuck is this?
I think that might be some kind of weird context bug.
What? Okay, I think it's just a visual bug.
Yeah.
Moving out. Rolling out.
Whatever you say. Double time.
We're barely making it out on
Got it.
time.
Moving.
Granted, one of our soldiers did go off on a slight tangent, so there's that.
At one point I did, yes.
Sure thing.
But other than that, like, we triggered
What's over
multiple
there?
pods at the same time early just to fucking...
Here I come.
There's also not too much to discuss at this point in the game really anymore, which is kind of why it's hard for me to come up with a good topic. And why occasionally I've been reaching out of topic.
Move your ass!
If we had one less turn, we'd be
Moving.
losing a colonel specialist. Well, actually, no, they wouldn't die. Something
Just
to know
in
about
time.
extraction missions is if
Packing
a
it
soldier
in.
gets left behind, they're not dead.
I'm outta
It's
here.
important to remember that. They get captured, which means
This
you
is
can
Diagram.
actually get them
VIP
back
is
later.
secure.
You'll get a mission to recapture the soldier or bring them back.
-15, you're out of time. Get to the evac point, now! Ready to boogie!
Alright, we are out of here.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
That
Finally.
mission didn't go too well, but
It went a lot better than it could have based on how everything just kind of kept going wrong for you with the enemies.
But even then, I kept using backup after backup after backup, and that is preparation. And that's what makes the
Yes.
difference between somebody who survives on Legendary or cries on Easy. Rest in peace, Mimic Beacon. Giving the right characters the right equipment also matters. You don't want to throw any equipment on anybody willy-nilly, even though, like, let's say we swap things around, and we gave our Grenadiers the EMPs, and then gave our shotgunners the EMPs,
There we go.
our Rangers the EMPs. I'm sorry, the normal grenades, and then just gave the specialists the medkits and shit. Well, I mean, they already have medkits, but putting the right equipment on the right character, because your characters will be in different positions. Your specialists, late game, oftentimes are not close enough to throw grenades, or the best grenades, actually. And you could put stuff like flashbangs on them and such, and you could be positioned well for a flashbang, because that has a much larger explosion radius. And it can even go through walls and half cover. Flashbangs ignore half cover. But when you start to get more into the game and pay attention more to your formation of your troops, you'll start to realize, like, oh shit, if I would have taken my flashbangs off of my Grenadier, he could have had another grenade. And if I would have given them to the specialist, because the radius is already super huge on them, then the Rangers could use flashbangs and EMPs very proficiently.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
And you can see she's lost half of her health, and because we have the max upgrades for armor and a staff medical facility, wounds are very, very short times.
At last.
Facility lead. We could have gotten 2.
You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
We got some intel there, but we're just gonna keep making
Setting course
contact,
for
and
the Eastern
we're just gonna go
US
for the throat
precinct.
with the aliens. It would be smart to get the intel, but we have so much that I would just like to spend it and erase our enemies.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Plasma Lance is now unlocked. I guess we'll finally finish
Make that
psionics.
research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Our work is proceeding as
Is there anything more useful than that? I mean, Gatekeeper Autopsy, but that's useless without psionics. Facility lead, we'll get that. We'll get that after we destroy an alien facility, so we can get like maximum distance.
Yeah, I don't really know what else we could get that's particularly useful. You could just start researching shit for the sake of it at this point, really.
Long live the resistance.
Regional contacts.
So all of those were cutscenes we've seen already. So I'm just gonna make contact here right away.
Setting course for the Western European Ward.
Commander, that UFO contact has us locked in. We have to take evasive maneuvers.
Setting course for Sector 6,
Oh
Eastern
no!
Europe.
Oh, you're finally gonna get a UFO.
We broke his ankle so bad that he has to go around the entire planet to find us.
Are you kidding me?
No, look how much time it's wasting.
Oh my god! You broke the game.
Oh, here we go, cutscene.
We've lost power! We're going down! Fast!
Impossible! There's no damage to the engines. Unless they're using an electromagnetic pulse. If I can just bypass all this alien circuitry... Hold on. It's not accepting the transfer. Interface ready. The system is overriding my command.
Shen!
Right.
Just barely stop us from crashing.
Emergency power online.
Someone get me a damage report.
We've got a problem.
Only one?
They've just dropped some sort of spike outside. It's generating the same type of pulse that knocked us out of the sky.
They don't want us. They want the ship. Isn't there some way you can override it?
Not from here. I can't get our engines online while it's out there.
Commander, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Destroying that spike is our only chance of getting out of here. We can't let the aliens take this ship.
Little do
Time
they
to show
know.
off.
UFO contact has disabled our systems. Brace yourselves.
Little do they know we're just gonna fucking bomb that bitch and then rocket launch it straight from the start.
Yep.
Commander, we can't afford to let this operation get away from us. Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat. We have to succeed at all costs.
We will not do that.
Nope. I didn't do that either when it happened to me.
It works, and if we really needed Paula right now, we would. But she's got a little boo-boo right now, so we're gonna let her take a rest. And she's like, I got fucking punched by an Andromedon. And I'm just like, walk it off, walk it off. You can also, now this is a strategy for this mission. If you're really hurting and you don't know if you can finish this mission without heavy losses, this is what you do. You need to sacrifice a Phantom Ranger. And their death will ensure the escape and survival of the rest of your soldiers. But here's what you do. That's that Corporal Phantom Ranger, and this is an extreme early game, but even then you should still be able to fight the enemies off, because the aliens will always attack with whatever current technological level there is between you and the aliens. So since we're endgame, there's going to be like 5 gatekeepers, 4 sectopods. So we're going to be needing to take very heavy shit into this fight. So, that Phantom Ranger, you'll sneak him all the way up to the altar or whatever, and then smash. Where's our snipers? Fuck! didn't have 60 Illyrians. We had 45. Well, that's okay. I just upgraded Gauss rifle and pistol. The other strategy is to use snipers on this mission and snipe the relay when a Phantom Ranger gets close enough, and then just run back with the Phantom Ranger. The very last thing that I like to do, my favorite, is to just grab 2 Grenadiers, get a Blaster Launcher and a Shred Storm Cannon, or a Rocket Launcher if you don't have the technological level for it. You want to get maximum possible range. And then you want to smash, like Becky and Ron.
Are you sure you don't mean like the Hulk?
No. That is what I named my first shotgun, though. You want to know what I named the second one?
Do tell.
The Smash. So you've got the Hulk and Smash on every mission, working together hand in hand. Armor piercing is probably the best all around. But, on that same note, do we need another Mimic Beacon? No, we're gonna take one on this mission. We absolutely will. But is that an excuse not to bring the combat specialist? Because she can use restoration protocol. No, I don't think it is. Because her scanning protocol can still be very useful for information. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully we don't get fucked by RNG at the very start of this. And by fucked by RNG, I mean the starting spawn location of most enemies. Okay, I'm thinking really hard because once we start this, there's no going back. I mean, unless we save scum.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that. Alright, let's
It's also worth noting. It's also worth noting, folks. The enemies here will not stop spawning ever until either you die or you win.
Yes, so it's life or death. Let me see the range on this. 25, 25. The rocket is only 27, so I guess I'll take the Shred Storm Cannon still. So we need to clear out the enemy positions and move up just far enough to take advantage of Overwatch spam on our soldiers. I'm tempted to take 3 specialists, all 3 on this mission, because this mission is going to be so Overwatch heavy it's not even funny. But we have 4 XCOM turrets, thanks to the fact that we found a turret eventually. God, it took so long. We'd be so fucked if we didn't have those turrets upgraded. Alright, let's make sure we got advanced laser sights and shit. Alright, yeah we do. Alright, no more delaying, no more stalling. Let's do this, because we've thought about it for long enough and talked and mulled it over.
Yep. I have introduced myself. You have introduced yourself. This has been a good conversation.
That is a very true statement.
I love him.
1-5, situation critical.
Okay, please, game, don't
fuck.
fuck. Do not trigger the first pod yet.
Dead in the water. I'm diverting reserve power to the scanners, and they're picking up a powerful radiation source nearby. We need to locate and destroy whatever it is disrupting our systems.
We may have a bigger problem, Commander. We're picking up heavy comm traffic. Dozens of Advent transports are inbound on our position, and they've got battleships in tow. The aliens are sending everything they've got. We have to get this ship off the ground, or we may not make it out of this one.
Alright, so instead of doing anything, I wonder if I move my squatty ranger, will those enemies trigger it because they see the XCOM turret? Alright, wait, let's survey the battlefield. Let's see what we got. Oh! Yes! We have a graveyard on the left side. Do we have one on the right? Yes! This is the best layout. See, this map can get multiple different layouts. And, Alister?
Yes?
This is what I was talking about with Grenadiers. How this shit is cheating. Blaster bomb, mission's over.
I don't see why not, but...
We have tier 3 technology. Other players have no excuse for not being able to do this.
So, I may as well explain exactly how this mission works completely. You will notice that there are 4 turrets defending the area that Troy is spawning at. You will also notice there is an aura around it, similar to your evacuation radius, but it's not exactly what that means. Each of these 4 turrets are stationary defensive matrix created by that structure. After you analyze the Advent mech and the Advent turret wreck, and then basically perform the construction. In addition, every other round, Troy will get a reserve unit added to his unit count in order to help him solve this problem. Every round or every other round, Advent will be sending reinforcements to make the fight more complicated from a load-by-load standpoint. These turrets are basically just a supplement that will allow the enemy to be shooting at something besides his all-valuable soldiers here.
Essentially, you're gonna take this. You could take this early game. You could just take a Phantom Ranger and go up and scout. You just have to be careful to pay attention to the fact that enemies are going to be charging at you in flocks and droves.
Have you noticed that we have not seen a sectoid in like the last 8 missions before this one?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I don't want to see them motherfuckers.
Why? They're easier to deal with than those heavy mechs.
Because pain equals good YouTube content and more views.
Your suffering makes me feel better about my existence.
Oh, wait. Avery Johnson isn't here.
Okay.
Oh, yes he is. Yes he is. Alright, Avery Johnson doesn't have a double move, so I'm actually gonna grenade from behind cover with him.
Yeah, he did. He had rapid fire.
He's got better grenades. He's got rapid fire, yes, but...
I'm gonna show you how to chokehold one of your own teammates while firing a grenade, Marines!
Them screaming that back at you in alien language. So we only need to move a little bit closer. We need to move like 1 walk forward. And we can possibly destroy this. How many pips of HP? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, yeah. Hits from both of these would do it. And this is why I was in such a rush to get 2 separate blaster bombs. Alright, both of my specialists are going on the right. That's the positioning I normally choose. Eat shit, alien. Alright, these are 90% shots. So I believe in these shots. Oh wait, I just gave that to kill the Colonel Tinker, didn't I? Oh well, everybody else gets an assist off of it, so that's fine.
Impressed yet?
Now my soldiers are bunched up, but I have these turrets for us. And this is what I meant a long time ago, that we're gonna get fucked if we don't have turrets in a mission like this.
One down, thousands to go.
On Overwatch.
Oh, we got chrysalids and everything coming.
There they are.
Yep.
Commander, I'm sending reinforcements in from the
You wanna
Avengers
know
reserves.
something really fun about chrysalids? If you mind control them, and then you kill an enemy unit with a chrysalid,
Did you buy the Gauss rifle for this mission?
Yep. Just so they didn't have ballistic rifles, and if I got reinforcements...
Just in case they handed you a sharpshooter out of nowhere?
Yep, they wouldn't be completely useless. They'd just be mostly useless. Nah, I'm kidding. Gauss weapons can still hurt the Advent troopers.
Gauss weapons can still do significant damage, which that's kind of at least what you really need here.
Affirmative.
Well,
when you couple that with the fact that he has squad sight.
It's just purely better than using the trash that we have before. Alright, so I wanted to explain something about what I meant by graveyards and all that shit. All of this over here is destructible, so it's a no man's land. What you want to do with this map is you want to create a lot of no man's land around. In your beam time, or in your downtime, you want to create, like...
What's over there?
You want to erase as much cover as possible.
Head to that location.
Meaning, you want to just erase all of those trees, everything. Anything the enemy can use to defend themselves, cover themselves, or block themselves, you want to take that away. By the way, I can snipe the objective. So I'm not gonna use the cannons, but now our viewers know that you can't just build a fuck ton of blaster launchers and then just blow up the objective on this map. I'm gonna actually show them the tactic with the rangers and stuff. And this is what I meant by there's gonna be a fuck ton of overwatching. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just eat some yogurt while I'm waiting for this to be over. I keep going on about those fucking graveyards and shit, and I never finish. Normally there's giant pieces of, like, hills and shit on the left and right that block the line of sight of enemies. Instead of walking out in the open and taking their overwatch shots, they'll instead take cover, right on the edge of your view. Since they just took cover, they haven't in your line of sight. They've just entered your line of sight, the one tile. Then, you don't get to take an overwatch shot, they just shoot at your shoulder. So, with it being wide and open like this, we have a ridiculous advantage.
Get it together.
Wow! Aww.
Crap.
At least he's got a beam pistol, so it's not like he's lagging too far behind. A tier 3 pistol and a tier 2 rifle is a hell of a lot better than a tier 3 pistol and a tier 1 rifle.
Okay, I'll go.
It's better than double tier 1.
Oh,
Alright, so I'm gonna confidently use a grenade here, and not for the purposes of, like, damaging the... Oh, wait, no. Gotta use Avery Johnson's grenades. I just want to create the no man's land before the enemy units get here that want to take cover.
Catch!
So that way, when they sprint towards us, they have a strong bias towards going towards that car because that's cover, or just being out in the damn open where there's no cover at all.
Did one of them die from that explosion?
Yes, they did. Avery Johnson's grenades are very strong, just like his warthog. Rest in peace, Avery. His final words: kick his ass.
No. His final words were send me out with a bang. And he went out with the biggest fucking bang in the galaxy! It's also worth noting, Troy got inordinately lucky with the placement of that EMP device. When I had... His is literally straight out in front of him. He could move his forces up in sort of a bulwark formation if he needed to advance. And... destroy that thing fairly easily. Mine was literally on the far corner on the right side of the map. So I had to move an entire division of my soldiers over there while the main force guarded and protected the door.
Distance is kind of an illusion for this map, Alister. Once I show you what to do.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Because it doesn't matter how far away it is, because the sharpshooter shots are guaranteed on objectives.
It did matter. It did matter with me, Troy, though, because when I did this, there was actually a lot of high ground blocking off sharpshooters from being able to get straight shots.
Move the sharpshooters to the high ground. That's actually what you should do. You wanna actually like take this high ground with the sharpshooters, but I didn't have any, so like this is actually favorable for me. Because what you have to do when you have the big pieces of cover blocking view on the left and right sides, you actually have to move your soldiers out and take that cover. You have to take that. Also, fucking XCOM turrets. I'm trying to cycle through my soldiers with these damn turrets. Oh, wait.
Oh my god, you're getting really unlucky with that.
Well, I got very lucky many times in a row, so it evens itself out.
What the hell? It can fire again?
Yes. Didn't you know turrets can fire twice, Alister? The
I didn't
turrets,
know that.
The NPCs can fire twice as well. The NPC turrets, they just
It must be because they are not able to move. So the turret is given the allotment to fire twice if necessary.
Yeah.
I hope it's worth it.
What's going on, sectoids? I probably shouldn't have triggered that pod, but... I mean, I knew they were there because we saw them earlier. We'll be okay.
Happy now?
This is what you do with your
Alright,
ranger.
Toss me some ammo.
I'm going to be back here in a little while, folks. I need to I need to make sure if my mother is ready to set up our window units. If we get to my room, then I will just go ahead and I will mute my microphone and I will get back when I'm ready. If we don't,